Okay, back of your notes.
Irregular preterites got their own set of stems and their own set of endings that don't have accent marks on them. A cabeza ver, is, a querer venir a ser, iste, imos y te hicieron, iste, imos y te hicieron. Irregular preterites got their own set of stems and their own set of endings that don't have accent marks on them. Tú es tú, andarte en el estar, entrar y traer, desintroducir, iste o, imos y te hicieron, iste o, imos y te hicieron. Irregular preterites got their own set of stems and their own set of endings that don't have accent marks on them. Finally now remember for both the stem is fruit. They both have a D. The stem rhymes with fruit, the toughest stem of all. Although it's no excuse, the stem for phonetic isn't born in spruce. Iste o, imos y te hicieron, iste o, imos y te hicieron, iste o, imos y te hicieron, iste o, imos y te hicieron.
All right.
One more time.
I think we've got it. You're good. You
I don't
just
know.
sing on your own.
Wait.
Oh, wait, that one's on your name. That's another one.
Okay, just a couple of things if you want to jot it down on the back of your notes. Obviously they're irregular preterites, but it may help you to call them whole changes, whole stem changes, because something changes in the stem. So if you're going to call them whole stem changes, that might help. Okay. They have their own set of endings, which I call special endings, just for you to remember that they don't get accents where they normally do get accents. Okay. Then you have stems for each verb. Notice on here that you have, obviously they couple with each one. Caber is new, caber is to fit, if you want to jot that down. Okay, that's not in your notes. It's just the verb that they included on here. Haber is a helping verb. That means to have, but it's not tener. Know that there's not really any helping verbs in Spanish, but that one's used as a helping verb. We haven't officially talked about it. Okay, so those not in your notes. And traducir, to translate, also not in your notes.
Do we need those?
Well, it's always good to have for reference. But for traer, decir, and traducir, notice all the stems right there end in A. J. What does that tell you?
If there's not going to be a I when you translate.
This is going to be
Good. So for the bottom right box, ERON instead of IERON that you have for ER verbs. So technically your endings for these two are AR endings with no accents. For ER and IR endings is the rest of them here. Okay. And you use these endings with any AR, ER, or IR verb that's on your compiled list of verbs that we went over. Any questions on the song? We're okay with that?
Is that on iTunes?
No, it is not on iTunes.
I feel like it's going multi-platform.
All right. But if you want to know, the name of the guy is, what is his name? Todd something? Singing the Basics, Intermediate Spanish, Mental Note Music.
I'll be his
Todd Hawkins. All right, you have this chart on your crossword sheet. Okay, these are things that I want you to focus on for your quiz. I wanted you to fill in from present to preterite because on your quiz, you will have to change from present to preterite. Okay, so I want you to check your answers for those.
That chart's not on here.
On your, oh, never mind. It's the,
No, something we haven't gotten.
Thing we did last night.